I'm right down Main Street, and we are dining at every restaurant in the Epcot's World Showcase. Today, we're eating at Nine Dragons. The third episode of this series brings us to China, where we are dining at Nine Dragons. This restaurant might be considered by some as one of the worst restaurants here at Walt Disney World. And while it is nowhere near authentic Chinese cuisine, I actually don't mind this restaurant. This restaurant is definitely one of the most affordable restaurants if you're looking to have a sit-down meal here in Epcot. Not only is the price right, but you can almost always find a reservation or walk-up availability. Well, with that being said, let's head inside and grab some lunch. We have made our way inside the restaurant, and I didn't make a reservation. I just kind of did walk up and asked if they had any availability, and to no surprise, the restaurant is almost empty, so there was plenty, and I was seated immediately. So this is definitely a great option if it's a busier day in Epcot, and all the other restaurants kind of are full, because that does happen often. Try Nine Dragons, because you will almost always have luck here. Since we're settled, let's take a look over the menu here. And it's nothing like extravagant. It's all pretty much basic things that you would find at like a local Chinese restaurant. For our appetizers, you have veggie spring rolls, veggie pot stickers, chicken pot stickers, Szechuan chicken dumplings, duck bao buns, house hot and sour soup, and a side of veggie egg fried rice. They also had this on the table with the chef's special dim sum duo appetizer. It's chicken pot stickers and house-made cheesy crab wontons. I know cheesy crab wontons are like super popular. However, I'm not like a big fan of like imitation crab or just like big clumps of cream cheese. So otherwise I would get that because that sounds really good, but just not my thing. So I decided to go with the Szechuan chicken dumplings. I asked my waitress what her favorite thing was, and she said definitely the hot and sour soup and the Szechuan chicken dumplings. I love dumplings. She says they're a little spicy, so I'm very excited to try them. Guys, I am not joking. I put in my appetizer order maybe a minute and a half ago, and they have already arrived at the table, which is nice because you don't have to wait long to eat. However, I don't know if that's really like a good sign. That probably means that they've just been sitting back there for quite a while, and they just literally put them in a bowl with the sauce and brought them out. So we're gonna see how they are. These are the Szechuan chicken dumplings. They'll cost you $13. I'm gonna need that napkin. I have a feeling this sauce is going to get all over my white jacket, which, by the way, I'm wearing my Moana Wayfinders tee from Shop LBV, link in the description. Okay, so this comes with, let's see how many dumplings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not bad, 6 dumplings for $13 in Epcot. Definitely not mad about that. The other day in Disney California Adventure, I got 3 dumplings for $9, so this is definitely better than that. We're on the right track here. I want to get a bite with some of that crunchy vegetable on top. The sauce that the dumplings are in is really tasty. You could totally taste that Szechuan coming through. The dumpling, however, was pulled straight out of the freezer and boiled. I mean, I gotta say it. Just look at the inside of that dumpling. It's clearly just a frozen packaged dumpling. And while these are not fresh, like by any means whatsoever, they still do, dumplings taste good, whether they're frozen or not. So I do enjoy them. Like I said, I enjoy the sauce a lot, and I do enjoy the little texture from that veggie on top. I think there's some onions, some carrots in there. It provides a nice little crunch for a steamed dumpling. I was just looking over the menu, and I noticed that they have chicken pot stickers on there for $9. And then the Szechuan chicken dumplings are $13. So you're paying $4 more for what I would assume to be just the sauce in the bottom of the bowl. So maybe next time I would get just the chicken pot stickers and just pour some soy sauce. Maybe ask for like some chili oil if they have it and pour that in. I don't know, $4 for just sauce and maybe some crunchy veg on top is a little crazy. Next time I might go for the $9 chicken pot stickers. Now that we've finished our app, let's take a look over the entrees. They have a crispy duck fried rice, Canton pepper beef, honey sesame chicken, spicy honey crispy chicken, a kung pao duo, a spicy mala happy family, salt and pepper shrimp, spare ribs, and then a veggie and tofu stir fry. On the bottom of the menu, they also have the option to upgrade your side of steamed rice to veggie egg fried rice or lo mein noodles for $4. So I had to try that Lowain. I upgraded my side for sure. And per my waitress's recommendation, I went with this spicy mala happy family. I have had this before, and I remember it being like so overly spicy. So I asked if they could like tone down the spice just a little bit, even though I do enjoy spicy food. It was like really, really spicy. And she said they would tone it down just a little bit. So you do have that option to kind of choose your spice level there. But if you're not into spice, I do enjoy like the honey sesame chicken and stuff. It's very like Panda Express-esque, I will admit. But $23, most of these entrees are in like the $20 range. Like that's really not bad for sit-down dining at Disney World. If you go to a local Chinese restaurant these days, you're paying like probably around $18 for some like a chicken entree. So like $5 or so more for the honey chicken here. It's really not that bad. I'm just waiting for my entree to come out, and the table next to me just got like all of the chicken, like the honey sesame chicken and the spicy honey chicken, and it looked so good. I'm kind of like, I might be regretting my decision here because that chicken all looked so good, but I wanted to try something that wasn't like so basic for this video here. Usually like I would probably get the spicy honey chicken, but for the sake of this video, I went with the more unique dish, I guess you could say. But the portion for the honey sesame chicken and spicy honey crispy chicken is ginormous. There was so much food on that plate, especially for $23. It looks like a complete steal, and it looks really good too. The food has arrived at the table, and it smells really good. I smell a ton of garlic, so we'll see how this is. This is the Spicy Mala Happy Family. It has beef, chicken, shrimp, and veggies for $28. And then, like I said, I decided to upgrade to the side of lo mein for an additional $4 instead of the steamed white rice. Let's get a bite with some of the chicken and veggies on there and try it out. This is so greasy. Like, there is so much oil on this plate and so much oil mixed in with the meat. Like, it's just sitting in a plate of oil. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or what, but like, it really, really tastes so overly oily. I also feel like I should have maybe had her not take the spice level down because I don't taste much spice at all. But that's on me. I asked her to take the spice level down just because last time I got it, I remember like literally my mouth burning off. So maybe I could have handled the heat this time around. Maybe they changed it up a little. But yeah, definitely a ton of oil in this. I definitely think I ordered wrong here. The only flavor I'm really tasting throughout this whole dish, as I've tried some of the shrimp and the beef now as well, is oil, unfortunately. It's really the only flavor I'm getting. I'm not tasting much garlic, even though I smelled a lot of garlic. Oil is just overpowering everything. I am surely regretting going with the safe option of the chicken because the chicken at the table next to me looks so good, and mine is just an oily mess. We still have one thing left on the plate to try, the lo mein, so hopefully this can kind of bring this dish back to life for me. Oh my god. No. I wishful thinking there, but I was wrong. The noodles are so overcooked. They're like melting in your mouth. And the flavor, it tastes like cardboard. I don't know what is going on here today, guys, but we are not having the best of luck here at Nine Dragons. Well, I know I was giving this place a little bit of praise in the beginning of the video, but I have to say, this might be one of the worst overall entrees I've ever had at Disney World. I'm really not enjoying this. And you know I'm always honest with you guys. My reviews are brutally honest at times, but it's just the honest truth of what I'm tasting here. It's just really not good. And this could just be like an issue this day. A lot of Disney food is very inconsistent, so you guys might come next week and order this and it might be great. But today, what I was served, it's not good. And I honestly really don't like it. I don't know how much more I'm going to eat because I just feel like I'm eating oil and cardboard. Well, that is very, very unfortunate because I'm honestly still hungry because I came here for a lunch and I was expecting to enjoy some nice Chinese food, but unfortunately, yeah, I totally just ordered the wrong thing today. I'm still gonna stay hopeful with some dessert. I ordered a scoop of the strawberry red bean ice cream, so hopefully that'll be a good little ending to this meal because the middle wasn't so great. All right, let's end on a sweet note here. Hopefully, we'll see. This was only $4.25 for a scoop of ice cream. I paid $10 for one scoop of corn ice cream over in Mexico in the last video of this series. So I'm very happy to see an ice cream on the menu for less than $10 these days. And I've really been loving red bean. I've had a lot of like red bean mochi and stuff recently. So it should be really good in ice cream. I'm expecting it to be. Yep, it is. This is easily the best thing I've eaten today. The red bean here adds a super creamy taste that I really, really enjoy. I'm not getting much strawberry actually, mostly the red bean, but I really love this ice cream. Since I've had two really good ice creams in this series so far, maybe I should turn this into like ice cream around the World Showcase, because between the corn ice cream in Mexico and the strawberry red bean ice cream here, I'd say they're two must-order desserts. Now that I have essentially licked the bowl of ice cream clean, let's head outside and recap our meal because we have a lot to talk about. One positive I do want to highlight about this restaurant is that if you get a table by one of these windows here, you can have a pretty good view of the fireworks. I've watched them from in here before. They pump the music in, dim the lights, and you'll have a great view of the fireworks if you time it right. All right, guys. Well, I'm having like a tough time with this review because I have dined here before, and I thought my meal has always been okay. Today, this time was definitely off. And if you ask me today, I'd say this might be one of the worst restaurants in the World Showcase, just based off of my meal today. But based off of previous experiences, it's definitely towards the bottom, but it has never been this bad before. And because my experience this time was just not the best, I think I'm probably not going to return for quite a bit. I do enjoy the quick service here a lot, Lotus Blossom Cafe. So if you are looking for some Chinese food, maybe head over to the Lotus Blossom Cafe next door. You can get like fried rice, orange chicken, some entrees that are pretty tasty and very filling for like $15. I also really like the egg rolls from the cart over by the water. They have a decent egg roll option over there. So I'll probably be sticking with those two before I return to Night Dragons again. But I want to hear from you guys, so let me know down below in the comments if you guys have ever dined at Night Dragons and if you've had a similar experience to me. Like I said, I know a lot of people like absolutely hate this restaurant. I didn't until today, so let me know in the comments your experience that you've had dining at Nine Dragons. I want to shout out some Patreon subscribers: Angela, Ashley, Barbara, the Calcanes family, Catherine, Lindsay, Misty, Shelby, Adam and Jen, Anne, Brittany, Karis, Chelsea, Carol, Daniela, Marcel, Dante, Dustin and Nancy, Emily, Ethan, John Paul, Christina, Leah, Tori, Lisa, the Martell family, Michael, Paul, Pickle, the Latham Thomas family, Tracy, Wayne, Jermaine, Eric, the Weaver family, and Janet and Gary. Could we end this video off with a more gorgeous view? I mean, look at this, guys. Spaceship Earth behind me, all the lights going. It is truly beautiful. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we have a ton more Epcot World Showcase restaurants that we're going to be dining at. Like I said, we are hitting all of them, every single restaurant in the World Showcase. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.